Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-August 2022 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. I've been getting a lot of twos in various reasons, and I think, did I say reasons? I meant readings, obviously. I think that there are people having to make important, in some cases life-changing decisions recently, and that's why this may be coming into, sorry about that, into play. I'm just cutting the deck so I can get, oh, interesting. Another major arcana card here, the Judgment card. I love the color of the Judgment card in this deck. I love this colors too, these backgrounds, kind of a salmon, orange, pink. The heart of the matter is the Two of Pentacles. This can be getting two job offers, getting a job offer overseas that maybe makes you think like, I wonder, is this supposed to be a body of water? Probably. It can be working two jobs, going to school while you're working and feeling like you have a lot on your plate. In the Rider-Waite deck, they show the juggler. You're juggling life. You're kind of hectic, but it can also be making a decision between two people, perhaps, too. In the past position, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is being, what would you call it, financially independent. So that might be working for oneself, being retired. Maybe it's like, I want to come out of retirement. I'm bored, I need something to do. But you are financially independent, or just that sense of like you can fund whatever it is that you're doing. So if you have these different things, maybe it's even like a passive income stream that you're looking into that, you've invested in, and now you just kind of like are getting more than one source of income. Or debating whether or not to take a pension or something like that. But if it's a situation with love, for instance, because I do have the higher message is the Ace of Cups. If it is a situation of love, you may have been somebody who is financially independent, and that is playing into your concerns or reluctance to get involved with somebody, because perhaps you feel this sense of like, well, I already take care of myself. I don't know if I want to mingle my finances with somebody, or, just kind of like more on the practical level, those kinds of things. The higher message is the Ace of Cups, and this is about the beginning of love. So love coming into your life. Now, you'd notice that the other two cards that I picked were Pentacles, which deal with more practical matters. If we were talking about astrological characters, these would be the water signs, and the cups would be they would be the earth signs, and the cups person is the water signs person. When I read the higher message card, it's more of a spiritual lesson or something to consider from the spiritual or the bigger picture perspective, which is that how I would interpret this is that if you are looking for love, money shouldn't be an issue unless someone else is making it an issue. So if, let's say that you, like with the Nine of Pentacles, let's say, Libra, that you are somebody who makes a nice living, whether you're a male or female, and you have found somebody, like whether this is a new person in your life or whether this is somebody that you just met. With the Ace of Cups, it might be someone rather new. But let's say that they have the kind of job which would be a lot less financially lucrative than you have. if you really love that person, it really doesn't matter like how much money they make, unless you're concerned that you're going to have to, that they will be dependent on you. And then if that's the case, then there would have to be other factors that would suggest that that person might be with you precisely because you do have this kind of earning ability. But the Ace of Cups is new love. The Pentacles is about practicality. So another thing, when I see the Two of Pentacles, it can be a choice of whether or not to be with someone because of money. Maybe you are choosing whether or not to have love or money in your life because you might have a comfortable lifestyle, but you don't necessarily love that person. What crosses you is the Ten of Swords. This suggests to me that you have trust issues for some reason. Well, I mean, the reason would be that you have been burned in the past. So, for instance, like with job offers, if this is a job offer, you may not trust that it is the way that they say it's going to be, and you're afraid either that you're not going to make the money that they say you're going to make, or that the conditions aren't going to be, like you might not get the kind of autonomy that they're saying that you're going to get and stuff like that. So you might be a little bit kind of hesitant with all of those things. And that, and also, but sometimes when people are, worried about those kinds of things, it also is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you have to be careful about that. Same with love. I mean, you may have somebody who loves you and you are thinking of something else. You're thinking of more of the material side of life. It's funny that I get this as as the card of what is coming in, because this card can be associated with Taurus, which is an earth sign and connected to the Pentacles and also abundance. Oh yeah, another possibility too is kind of like building up your own business that has a creative element to it, certainly with the Ace of Cups, or a healing element to it. I think with Libra, a lot of times you are artistic. Either you have a very good eye for beauty, or you are able to do it yourself. I love this depiction because it also shows pregnancy. This card can be the card of the mother too. And that might be another thing too for any Libra people, male or female, who are trying to have children, is that, I mean, even the male, even though this is a feminine card, it could be that, do I want to bring children into this world? I'm afraid. Ten of Swords, maybe you've gotten burned if you have any prior children and you had difficulty with that. It might be that it's hard to trust that the person that you are creating life with is going to be somebody that you want to remain with for the long haul, because sometimes it doesn't work out and you might be like, I don't know if I want to take this huge step. So you may be pregnant with ideas at the very least, or creative impulses, Libra, and you should definitely explore this. It's amazing how many people have talent artistically and they just let it molder. They don't do anything with it, and it's like, why? Especially nowadays when you can sell it on Etsy and promote it on Instagram. Why not? Why not try? And it's not about making the money, but I mean, it doesn't have to be. It can be, but just sharing your gift. What are your gifts? Ace of Cups and Empress. That's very creative, and that might be where your indecisiveness or feeling of like You know, the Two of Pentacles, maybe you're being pulled in two different directions. The outcome is a Judgment card, which is a card of rebirth. And it might be like you are reinventing yourself in some way. Libra, you are going to have in 2023 an eclipse in your sign. So you're going to start in, I'm assuming 2024. I haven't looked at that ephemeris. But, you know, you're going to have, there's a possibility for you to have major change in your life next year and the year after that. Of course, you're going to have it this year too, but you know what I mean. And so this may be kind of like a fork in the road. Maybe that's what the Two of Pentacles is. What kind of service to others do you wish to provide? And maybe the Ace of Cups is a heart-centered way of approaching things. Much more in the vein of sharing of your gifts. And maybe before you were just interested more in the money angle. Okay, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I won't send you any private messages unless we are going to have a reading. But you can find out more about my readings at the link below. Take care. Bye.